Archangel Michael says, there's a place you've seen before in your dreams, but you didn't realize it was real. A house with quiet walls and a light that flickers only when your heart aches. It's not a coincidence that you're hearing this message right now. Heaven has chosen this exact moment to reveal what's waiting for you behind that unseen door. The air around you might feel heavier tonight because energy is shifting. What was once hidden is slowly being uncovered, and you're about to stand where destiny has been calling you for years. Someone has been preparing this place, not out of chance, but out of divine arrangement. Inside that house, every object, every sound, every corner holds a piece of your journey. You'll feel a pull, not of fear, but of recognition, as if your soul remembers what your mind forgot. It's a place tied to your lineage, your purpose, and your unseen protection. There is a reason your path kept circling back to this point. You might think it's coincidence, but Archangel Michael whispers, there are no coincidences in the divine plan. What you thought was delay was alignment. What you thought was rejection was redirection. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The first sign of this message appearing to you is confirmation that you've been chosen. That house, whether in vision, memory, or your near future, carries frequencies only you can unlock. Its walls have been waiting for your touch, and its silence has been echoing your name since before birth. Someone once lived there who prayed for a successor, not knowing that their blessing would reach you through time. That's why you might have felt restless lately, as though something is calling from far away, asking you to remember. The angels have been aligning every event, every detour, every heartbreak to lead you there. When you stand at its threshold, your heartbeat will change. You'll feel warmth rush through your chest, as if light itself entered your body. That's heaven's way of saying, you're home, my child. Archangel Michael says, this house carries your restoration. The energy within will release old griefs, heal memories, and reconnect you to your divine inheritance. Someone tried to keep you away, but heaven never forgot your name written over that doorway. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Do not ignore the signs that have been repeating, the same number, the same street name, the same sudden thought about a forgotten town. Those are not accidents. The angels are guiding you through symbols because your heart is more open now than ever before. A letter, a photo, or a memory connected to this house will soon resurface. When it does, hold it gently, for it carries spiritual coordinates, directions only your soul can follow. The road may seem quiet, but unseen beings are clearing your path as you move closer. You might feel chills when thinking about this, and that's because your energy is aligning with the place's vibration. That house was once filled with laughter, now waiting for your presence to reignite its light. It's not just property, it's prophecy. Someone has already dreamed of you arriving. They may not remember your face, but their spirit does. You are the answer to a generational prayer, and that's why Archangel Michael placed this revelation before you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The person who once guarded that land faced deep battles to protect what's meant for you. They hid sacred things there, items charged with angelic energy, because they knew one day, a soul of pure intention would return. That soul is you. There's a specific room, untouched, where your energy will feel overwhelmingly familiar. It's where you'll sense warmth on your skin even when no sunlight enters. That's a signal that heaven is activating your destiny. The moment you step into that room, your intuition will sharpen. The whispers you've been hearing, the ones that sound like guidance, will grow louder. This is not imagination, it's divine synchronization. Archangel Michael says, "You are finally ready." For years, heaven waited for the right time to reconnect you to what was promised. Everything that was taken from your ancestors is returning through this awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Someone tried to alter your destiny by distracting you, but heaven recalculated every path. Even the people who tried to delay you unknowingly helped position you for this revelation. Their actions became part of the plan, instruments in the symphony of fate. The moment you feel the urge to travel, to look at old photos, or to revisit certain locations, don't resist. Those impulses are divinely engineered instructions. Each step you take toward that direction pulls you closer to what's been waiting. There's something strange about the timing, because this alignment only happens once in several lifetimes. That's why you can't shake the feeling that something monumental is about to unfold. You may feel emotional for no clear reason, that's your spirit preparing for reunion. The house isn't just a structure, it's a vessel of memory, of healing, of truth waiting to return to its rightful keeper. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The one who once stood in that house had visions of you long before you existed. They described your eyes, your voice, even your posture in written words. That document is still hidden, sealed behind wood or beneath an old drawer. You will find it when heaven decides it's time. You will know the place instantly, perhaps by a scent of jasmine, or the echo of a melody that feels strangely familiar. Even the sunlight will bend differently there, wrapping you like a cloak of gold. This is not random. This is a chosen inheritance. When you arrive, you won't need proof, your spirit will recognize every detail. Archangel Michael says, heaven doesn't send reminders without a purpose. That's why this message found you at this exact second. You're being guided toward your divine restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You might see someone unexpectedly appear to guide you to this location. Their words will seem ordinary, but their eyes will carry light. Pay attention, they are heaven's messenger in human form. This person will speak of a house, a path, or an address that mirrors what you felt in your visions. That's your confirmation. Once you hear it, destiny's countdown begins. You'll feel your pulse rise, your breath deepen. That's not anxiety, it's activation. You are stepping into alignment with your calling. Everything you've lost will be restored in that place. Even memories buried by trauma will return, but only to heal, not to harm. Type Amen to get blessing 999. At night, you may start dreaming about the same hallway or a door you've never opened. That is heaven's way of softening your fear, preparing you for the real encounter. Each dream is an initiation, a rehearsal before arrival. Someone from your past life used to live there. They protected it with love, waiting for you to complete what they started. That bond stretches beyond time, that's why your spirit feels drawn without explanation. The closer you move, the more signs you'll see, repeated initials, flickering lights, gentle chills when you think of it. These are confirmations that your guardian angels are near. Archangel Michael says, the walls of that house will remember your name. They will welcome you, not as a visitor, but as the rightful heir of peace, love, and divine order. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Your arrival will restore balance to that land. Where there was decay, life will return. Where silence ruled, harmony will reign again. You are not moving into a building, you are re-entering a spiritual covenant. You'll notice that the moment you step across the threshold, your thoughts quiet. Old pain loses its grip. It's as though the air itself rewrites your story. Don't fear what others might say. Some won't understand why you were chosen, but the divine doesn't seek approval, it seeks readiness. You have reached the level of readiness heaven was waiting for. From that house, blessings will ripple outward. Your family, your future, your path will all align because of this one divine relocation. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. There will be an object, perhaps a key, a book, or a pendant, that appears around the same time this message reaches you. That is your token of proof. Hold it, because it carries the vibration of the new chapter that's opening. As you draw closer, you'll feel time behaving differently. Hours will pass like minutes when you are there. That's because divine energy bends time where destiny unfolds. Some may try to follow you out of curiosity, but only those with pure intent will be allowed entry. The energy of the place rejects deceit. Archangel Michael says, you are safe. Even if storms rise, even if doubts whisper, trust that angels are stationed around that home to keep darkness out and light in. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The very ground holds memories of joy and tears, both waiting for your acknowledgement. When you enter, speak gratitude, not fear. Every vibration of your voice will awaken dormant blessings. You might notice the wind whispering softly through the windows, that's the angelic breath moving through. The mirrors might flicker slightly, don't be alarmed, it's heaven aligning your reflection with truth. Every blessing you've prayed for begins activating the moment your foot touches that soil. Heaven doesn't delay when divine purpose aligns. This house was never lost, it was preserved. Guarded by angels, sealed by light, and now reopened by you. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Once you've entered, take a deep breath and look around. Something will immediately capture your attention, a sound, a color, or a beam of light. That is your personal confirmation that you've reached the heart of your destiny. If tears flow, let them. The walls absorb emotion, transmute it into healing. What you release there won't return, it will transform into clarity and peace. You may feel as if someone invisible is standing beside you. That's not imagination, it's your ancestor smiling, whispering, you made it. Archangel Michael says, heaven rejoices when divine promises are fulfilled. You are walking proof that no delay can erase destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Now that you know, prepare yourself. The call to visit or move will happen sooner than you expect, within days for some, within weeks for others. When the sign arrives, act without hesitation. Energy like this doesn't wait forever. It's a limited window where heaven opens what the world cannot block. Your obedience will unlock blessings generations ahead will thank you for. Don't fear what's unknown. You were trained by every heartbreak, every closed door, every restless night for this single moment of recognition. Archangel Michael says, walk forward. The time has come to reclaim what has always belonged to you. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. When you return from that house, you'll carry a glow, others will notice it. Your presence will shift rooms, your words will carry weight. It's the mark of someone who stood in divine alignment. Doors will start opening in other areas too: finances, love, peace, purpose. That's how heaven confirms the mission is complete. The more you honor that place with gratitude, the more blessings will expand. It's not about ownership, it's about guardianship. You've been chosen to protect something sacred. And though many will wonder why the truth is simple: your heart remained pure when others lost theirs. That purity earned you divine trust. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The story of that house will spread quietly, touching lives you'll never meet. Those who cross its threshold will feel calm, unaware that they're standing in a realm heaven touched through you. You may find letters or tokens addressed to no one, they're messages meant for you, written through time by unseen hands. Read them when you're ready, each word will unlock another layer of remembrance. From that moment on, your life will never return to the old rhythm. You've entered divine synchronization, where miracles flow without effort. Archangel Michael says, this revelation was not coincidence, it was the call home. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Your journey to this message wasn't random. Every tear, every delay, every unanswered prayer led you here. And now, you stand on the edge of divine discovery. Don't hesitate. Don't doubt. Move when heaven signals, because that house, that sacred place, carries your next miracle. When you enter, light will follow you. When you speak, peace will echo. When you leave, heaven will expand through your path. This is not the end, it's the divine beginning that was written for you long before your first breath. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, when destiny calls, it doesn't whisper twice. The energy around you is stirring because your name has been etched into the foundation of that sacred place. The winds, the ground, even the air itself remember your frequency. Each brick carries a vibration connected to your soul contract. That's why your dreams have been guiding you toward unknown locations, places that seem random but feel strangely familiar. Heaven has been aligning the coordinates quietly while you were busy surviving the storm. When you step closer, you'll notice something shifting. Time will stretch, the noise will fade, and your senses will heighten as though something invisible has awakened inside you. That's the divine signal that your purpose and your destination have finally merged. There's no need for fear. What's meant for you carries your imprint already, no one can take it, no power can erase it, and no shadow can hide it from you anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You've been tested because heaven needed to ensure your heart could handle the weight of this blessing. The journey wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Every heartbreak carved space in your soul for this arrival. That house isn't just a shelter, it's the bridge between your past life and your divine present. You'll recognize it instantly, even if you've never seen it before. The scent, the atmosphere, the way light touches its walls, all will feel like déjà vu. There's a reason heaven is making this urgent. The time window for this alignment is sacred. Miss it, and the path closes for another cycle. That's why your intuition has been louder, your nights restless, because the hour of divine return is near. Archangel Michael says, move when you feel the call. Trust your instinct even if logic resists, for this moment was written long before fear was born. Type Amen to get Blessing 2020. As you approach, watch for a sign in the sky, a sudden beam of sunlight, a rare bird, or a name appearing twice in one day. These are not coincidences, they're heavenly confirmations that you're on the right track. When you finally reach the place, pause before you enter. The air will feel charged, almost electric. Close your eyes, and you'll sense a presence, calm, watchful, ancient. That's the guardian who's been protecting your promise. There will be a sound, maybe a door creaking or a distant chime, and in that sound, your soul will remember. It's heaven's whisper reminding you that this is not discovery, it's return. Every echo in that home tells a story written by love, endurance, and divine faith. The moment you walk in, destiny itself will exhale. Type Amen to get Blessing 2121. Someone once tried to claim what was yours, but it never fit their spirit. The energy rejected them because it wasn't aligned with deceit. You may not have known about this, but the angels have been watching every attempt to steal your place. They intervened quietly, through delays, sudden changes, and coincidental events, all to preserve your inheritance. Every closed door was actually divine protection in disguise. When the right moment arrives, you won't need to search for that house, it will call you. It might appear in a conversation, a dream, or a sudden urge to travel. Follow it. Archangel Michael says, the coordinates of your miracle are locked inside your faith. Believe, and the road will reveal itself one step at a time. Type Amen to get Blessing 2222. The foundation of that home was built with intention, not just by human hands but by angelic guidance. It stands where heaven and earth intersect. That's why time behaves differently there, you'll feel both calm and alive, grounded yet lifted. As you explore, you may notice small things, a window that lets in light at the perfect angle, or a painting that seems to shift as you pass. These are divine markers, proofs of energy alignment. If you listen closely, you might hear faint murmurs, like the wind speaking through the walls. That's the vibration of your ancestors rejoicing, they know their legacy has finally returned to its rightful keeper. The blessing that flows from this house won't stop with you. It will extend to everyone you love, healing bloodlines and restoring what was broken generations ago. Type Amen to get Blessing 2323. When you stand in its center, close your eyes. You'll feel a wave of warmth, almost like invisible arms around you. That's Archangel Michael wrapping you in confirmation that you are protected, guided, and seen. All your silent tears have been absorbed into the energy of that place. Every sorrow will be transmuted into peace the moment you cross that threshold. You'll feel it, the sudden stillness, the quiet knowing. If you bring anything with you, a candle, a letter, or a small token, place it near the doorway. It will anchor your energy there and invite permanent harmony. Archangel Michael says, you are now stepping into your holy assignment. The house will activate everything that was sleeping within your soul. Type Amen to get Blessing 2424. The old keeper of that home may have appeared in your dreams as an elder or a child. That's because time doesn't limit spiritual energy. They've been trying to tell you that the space is ready again. You'll likely feel drawn to touch the walls or floor. Don't resist that instinct. Your hands are the conduit through which heaven confirms its transfer. The energy recognizes you. At night, if you hear gentle footsteps or faint melodies, don't fear. It's the angels adjusting frequencies to make the energy flow in your favor. The sounds of alignment are nothing to be afraid of. When the first tear of joy falls, know that your journey is complete. The circle has closed, and your soul has found its home. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. From that day forward, your intuition will become sharper. You'll sense things before they happen, read emotions in silence, and recognize signs in the smallest details. It's the spiritual upgrade that comes after divine arrival. Your presence in that house activates dormant blessings. Even the plants will thrive more, the air will smell sweeter, and the space will glow differently under sunlight. Heaven manifests physically through peace and beauty. People around you will notice a shift, your voice calmer, your aura brighter, your decisions clearer. That's what happens when divine energy finally settles where it belongs. Archangel Michael says, "Your light has been restored, use it wisely, protect it fiercely." Type Amen to get blessing 2626. As you spend time there, you'll begin to see your dreams reflecting that house again, but this time, with open doors instead of locked ones. That symbolizes release, the breaking of cycles that once held you captive. You may uncover objects that seem ordinary but hold deep meaning, old keys, handwritten notes, coins, or feathers. Each carries a story, a clue, a reminder that heaven weaves magic in mundane things. The angels are asking you to keep the house pure. No arguments, no negativity, no chaos. Fill it with peace, music, and gratitude, and it will become a spiritual portal. You'll soon realize that this house wasn't given to you, it was returned to you. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. From this point, your life will shift in unimaginable ways. Financial blessings, unexpected opportunities, and emotional healing will begin to flow without struggle. That's what happens when you live in alignment with divine property. The house will protect you from energy attacks, from envy, from deceit. Its walls hold heavenly armor. Whenever you step out, a shield of light will follow. Every person who wronged you will see their plans dissolve. The energy of justice is activated once you stand where you belong. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven restores not through revenge, but through revelation." And this revelation, this house, is your justice. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. You are now the keeper of divine energy. The torch has been passed silently from the unseen realm to your hands. Carry it with humility, grace, and gratitude. Each sunrise that touches those walls is a new beginning. You'll feel peace settle into your chest each morning, not because life is perfect, but because you found your spiritual center. Your story will inspire others who feel lost, reminding them that destiny can be delayed but never denied. You are proof that heaven always keeps its promises. Archangel Michael says, "You are home, my beloved child. You have arrived where your light belongs." Type Amen to get blessing 2929.